Ribbit Ribbit, hello Brennan, welcome, and hello Raven. The king has arrived to witness me topple the queen. How lovely. How are you both this evening? Hope you're having a pleasant evening on this it's Burns night tonight, isn't it? Oof, that is coming in very loud in my headphones. God, look how cool we are. Look at that. Zhongli? Is that a Genshin thing? Doing pretty on the fact that I woke up earlier than I wanted to. Okay, what time did you want to wake up versus what time did you wake up? I don't know. I can't do the quick American times in my head. Oh yeah, I get less spells now. That's a thing. Probably for the better. What we're going to do is we're going to get rid of those. I think we need to go to, I think it's Drang Lake Castle to get to the Throne of Want. Indeed, yeah. I saw a couple of posts on that. Is it this one or is it a different one? I don't think it's this one. I'm surprised I never found that. Would have liked to have woken up about an hour or two. It's around 11 AM, 12 PM instead of woke up at like 9 AM. Oofed. Yeah, it's not that way. I think it's this way. Oh god, produce a symbol of the king. Okay. But I got to catch someone playing Dark Souls Nightfall mod demos. That was cool. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I've been looking into the, is it Fire Fades or something? It's one Raven recommended last stream, and I think I might stream that at some point for the original Dark Souls, because I haven't streamed the original Dark Souls yet, so it'll be something that I can stream.
My journey is already complete. My name is Shanalot. The dragon gave me this name, for I was born with none.
Daughters of Ash, sorry.
Contrived by men, by ones who would cozen fate herself. They are the ones.
Nightfall mod looks really interesting. Awesome. Well, you can check that out as well. Like, I don't need to do full playthroughs of everything. Although it'd be nice, but Dark Souls, in theory, I'd do a little faster, because I know it. Again, in theory.
If you proceed, Nashandra will come after you, knowing that you will take the throne and link the fire. She covets the first flame and the great soul. Put Nashandra to rest.
Daughters of Ash is good. Like, I had a look at the mod page. It's not very specific what changes it's made, but they're doing that deliberately because they want to keep it like spoiler free on the description, which I like the sound of. So, yeah, could be fun. A long walk to the bonfire. to the fog gate. Nice. I think it's supposed to be connected to Cinder's mod for DS3 in some way. I could be thinking of a different DS3 mod. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now we get the real boss. Should have actually spelled up before this cutscene started, but whatever.
Now, be one with the dark.
Oh, that's proximity damage. Oh. I was wondering why my health kept dropping. It's a bit of a letdown, actually, to be honest, after a good thing Chandra's weak to lightning. Okay, so we've got one more to... Fuck, is this going to be like the shortest stream ever? Oh no.
Many monarchs have come and gone. One drowned in poison, another was tongued to flame. Still another slumbers in the realm of ice. Not one of them stood here. As you
Got absolutely destroyed by Nishandra the first time I fought her. Like, she hit hard. The one time she hit me, it hurt a lot.
of adversities. Give us your answer.
I am hugely overleveled, this is true. But, like, the DLC bosses were putting up a bit of a fight. Oh boy. Why isn't she double drinking like she's meant to? Arazel, hello. I'm sorry, I know the stream's only 17 minutes in, but you've already missed the first 2 bosses. I didn't expect it to be that easy, to be fair. And Aldi is just taking time. He's not actually being difficult. Shit, this is not good, not good, not good. Great. This is my first Souls game, and I was playing through the game with an idiot as well, also fat rolling the entire time. I honestly don't know how we managed to get through the game. My gym partner is an NFT. May I ask your pronouns? Mine. He, him. Mine. Yes, first death of the stream, and now I need to update the death counters, because it's not just a normal death, it's not just the regular death counter, I need to... But yes, that is first death of the stream. Where are we? Interact. So that will work. And now I need to go. So it's DC, new boss, Throne Watcher, Throne Defender. We killed them. And it's... And we killed her. Now it's... That was confusing because you have an anime girl as an avatar. I mean, why wouldn't you have an anime girl as an avatar? That's the... But yes, I understand. Yeah, no, I know. That's cool. I'm gonna have to wear the king's ring to open this door every time, aren't I? To be fair, asking's always good. Asking's always good. That also means that I was wearing it when I could have been wearing... Where's the ring that I've been wearing? Let me ask, Raven, where is that emote from? In fact, I can... It's a Caleb emote, okay. I was wondering if it was there, but I couldn't quite see on the monitor, so... Being able to get plus rings in the first playthrough is OP. Yep, that's what the DLCs do for you. It's kind of wild. Is that fat bastard sat on top of my souls? He is as well. You can get plus rings using bonfire set. Oh yeah, that makes sense. No, shit. There we go. The double drink I've been having trouble with, I think, because I now drink Estus faster. So that's like the problem. I haven't actually tried using the bonfire things at all. Would have been an easy way to farm souls, I guess. Ooh, that hurts when he spawns in. Seems like overconfidence might be your downfall on this boss. Oh, absolutely. The weirdest meme. It's basically a big meme right now. This will be a short. This might end up being a short stream. You really don't get your money's worth with Lightning Blade on this fight. Oh no. You keep spawning on top of me, little bastard. Or big bastard. Hell yeah.
I'll remain and remain here patiently. The throne will certainly receive you. But the question remains. Would you truly like
Super anticlimactic.
or something else entirely?
Alright, chat, what ending do you want to see? Because we put all the work in to get the other ending. Go on, anyone? Anyone got a preference? Okay, well. I put the work in, so... Well, one ending, I think. The ending that you'd normally get, where you don't have a choice, is to basically seal yourself in there and link the fire, I think. And then the ending that you can get by killing Vendrick and... killing Aldia? I can't remember if it's defeating... It might just be defeating Aldia. I can't remember, but you have to work to get this ending where you basically reject it. We'll go for this one.
There is no path. Behold the light, behold Majula. What could possibly await us? And yet succeeded insatiably. Such is our fate.
That was pretty cool. Section where we're getting... Wizzy, you turned up, did you literally turn up to see the credits start rolling? Oh man, yeah, I one-shotted the first two bosses, and then I one-shotted Throne Watcher and Defender, one-shotted Nishandra, and then had one death to Aldia. We're only half an hour into the stream. I'm trying to work out what we should do. Like, there is one thing I was gonna do, and that's I'm gonna do a tier list on all the bosses, do like a tier maker list on all the bosses, so I'll find one of those. But yeah, I don't know if that's gonna occupy what would normally be the next 2 hours of stream. It's gonna end up being a short stream, so we could look into some other stuff as well. I could play more of Dark Souls 2. Like, I could start the New Game Plus and just, I don't know, see if I could beat the last giant or something. Ibia stream? Got any bonfire aesthetics? Just reset the final boss. That's a shout. So that's a question. Will it reset all three of them? Do a Dark Souls quiz on Sporacle. I could also do that. Maybe it's like my favourite game. MMORPG. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened to the screen there? We could do some Dark Souls quizzes on Sporacle as well. We'll just keep the theme going, because, I mean, even though I could start something new tonight, I hadn't really decided. I was probably going to do Bloodborne next, but I haven't set up and tested my console streaming. So I can't really do a... Why the fuck is the credits doing this? I'm not tabbing out or anything, I'm literally just watching it. want to skip out on the music, but this is really weird. It's the fact that it's happening so randomly. I don't know. Maybe my monitor. Maybe it's something to do with my monitor. Maybe my monitor's having troubles with it somehow. Good old days of solid MMOs. So there we go, we've rounded out Dark Souls 2 with 688 deaths. Scholar of the First Sin Edition, all bosses dead. All DLCs completed. With our very tanky faith strength build. Yeah, so what are my thoughts on this overall? Like, it's definitely better than I was led to believe. Well, I thought it might be going in. But then again, all the Souls games are at a fairly even level. I was discussing this with Raven the other day because I've put up a. I'll show you my backlogged Soulsborne rankings list. Like, I would say Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin is still like an 8. The original Dark Souls 2 is maybe a 7, maybe 7. Hinging on the edge of 8, but then again, I only have reference from when I played it way back, because ever since like my original not even half playthrough on the PS3, I've just played Scholar, which I think is quite a big up in a lot of ways. I guess if I went back and played the original DS2, if I played it unpatched, I could get like broken lightning spears, because that's something I believe was in it. But overall, I did quite like it. There's not that many bosses though that jump out at me as being exceptional. That's the only thing. Like, I don't point to a lot. I can't really pinpoint a lot of bosses where I went, that's great. I didn't think, and I thought as far as endgame bosses go, DS2, even though I just fought that trio there, they've got nothing on Gwyn or on Soul of Cinder. Definitely not, so. In terms of other Dark Souls games. But it's still a fun game, it's still decent. Like, interesting ideas that they were playing with. I think the DLCs are fun. In terms of level design, the DLCs are pretty phenomenal. All 3 of them are pretty phenomenal level design. Old Iron King, the only reason I'm not a fan of it is because of Smelter Demon Round 2. But, you know, Fume Knight, you probably saw how many attempts it took me to kill Fume Knight. Pretty wild boss. And I really liked Surlon as well, so 2 very good bosses in a DLC with 1 very bad boss. But yeah, good level designs for all 3 of the DLCs. Sunken City especially, I loved the design for Sunken City. It's been a bit harder to follow the full sort of... I know that like a lot of the nature of this is kind of cyclical, and that's how Dark Souls works, but DS2 kind of... because everything was a lot less sort of, it wasn't taking place in the same land with the exact same sort of, oh, fucking hell, this shit again. This just randomly happening for some reason. I have no fucking idea why this is happening. So yeah. So yeah, chat, I'm interested to hear, what are your thoughts on Dark Souls 2, having either watched it or played it? Where does it fit in for you? If you had to have a Dark Souls 2 boss as a roommate? Supervisor, Hidetaka Miyazaki. Or Chad. Who would you go for? Good question. Sorry, it's so weird that the credits are the only thing that I'm getting visual issues with. Wild, so weird. Who would I have? Roommate. I don't know. I mean, I feel like, you know, there's something like, I don't know. You know, the covetous demon would basically act like a big bin. You could feed it all your trash. I mean, the problem is when it shits, but assuming it shits, I don't know. I don't know what demons do. Smelter demon would keep the place warm. So there is that. Achievement unlocked, the air. I think I got any souls for killing Aldia. That's interesting. Begin journey to it, Drying Lake.
Bearer of the until
We'll just level up. What we were putting up? We were putting up. Oh yeah, we were trying to get the 50 faith, weren't we? And then just spam the decks. Yeah, I feel like Smelter Demon would be a pretty good roommate for the most part. And Scorpion Tark, yeah. I mean, he's not a boss, but the other one, what's her face? Let's just go speak to some folks. You might be back, did you? Aye. Still got a fragrant branch of your. I could actually buy that and go to wherever it is.
You need armor?
Throne Watcher stuff. Oh, that armor's kind of cool though.
Thanks for the purchase.
So many archdrake robes. That's pretty cool. Look at that, chat. Let's see. Are there any swaggier legs we could go for? I'm not feeling Katarina. We kind of need to end on a on like a good-looking appearance, I think. It clashes. Great Blood looks kind of cool. Yeah, and I worry that it's a little too dark, that's the only thing. Actually, Alon Knight looks decent as well, I think. As does the Wanderer. You know what, we'll just stick with Elite Knight actually, it does work. We'll maybe swap out for something a bit heavier. Something that doesn't look like chain. Great Blood works there, I feel. Although actually the Farum gauntlets look yeah, there we go. Still unsure about the legs. I feel like I want something a bit more platey, but none of this stuff really is. No, that looks too worn out. I don't think I have any souls I can just sort of consume. I mean, I've got all these, obviously. Jeez, oh, I do have a lot of souls. Look at all that. We might as well go buy boss weapons. I don't know if they cost cost souls as well, or if we can get them for if we can get them just as they are. Okay, yeah, they cost souls as well. Looks like that's a shame. Argon Event, Dragon Rider's Halberd, Roaring Halberd, Chariot Lance, Dragon Rider Twin Blade, Arc Sword, Giant Stone Sword. I mean, Pursuer's Ultra Great Sword, I feel like. Does that look more swag? That was also, I mean, we were already leveling up as well for the Fume Knight Great Sword. The Fume Ultra Great Sword, it's fine, but it looks a bit whatever, whilst that looks... Look at that. I mean, I think that has to be it, doesn't it? I don't like that effect. Is that effect coming from the crown? Yeah, it is. Ugh. Oh, puts away the weapon. I know this is like quite ridiculous. I'm just trying to find. Change. We'll just try a few out here. That's cool. There we go. Okay, awesome. Well, I think that's as good a place as any to sort of leave it up. You know, we're swagged up. And yeah, we'll find some more content to enjoy. It's going to take its time to log in. Whilst it does that, I'll search for a... I don't think I actually have a display capture on this, do I? Oh no, I do. It looks like I do have a display capture. Yeah, okay, that's a bit messed up. Should be 15.8.6, I think, by... And let's see if we can find it. So, Dark Souls 2 boss tier list. Does this include Scholar is the question. It looks like it does. Nice. Oh. Chrome somehow crashed trying to drag that across. Interesting. Is there a dark mode for... There we go. Okay, cool. Also, I'll just I don't know if there's a command to sort of mark it as done, but whatever. Let's go through these. And I'd like to hear everyone else's input as well, so chat, jump in if you think my takes are bad. Right, I'll need to try and work out and remember who's who for some of these. So Last Giant. I think the Last Giant's pretty good. I think as far as an intro boss is, it's kind of cool. It gets you off on the sort of the right foot. It's the first boss you encounter besides that one time fighting the Pursuer, maybe. So I think it's got some legs to it. I kind of like it. So we'll put it in. Side B or A. I'm tempted to put it in B for now, but we may bump it up. Pursuer, I think, is an A tier boss. I really like the Pursuer fight, even if it is kind of offset a little bit by having to constantly fight it throughout the game. I still think it's cool. Ava, I don't think is that good. Is it a bad boss? No, it's a below average boss. I don't think there's anything particularly special about it. Aldia, I actually don't think Aldia is a very good boss. I think as far as a final boss for the game, as the final secret boss for the game, bit of a letdown. Wasn't a fan. It was just a bit dull. Now, I was overleveled, so Sarlon, I really liked the fight. I'm putting him in S tier. Genuinely cool fight. I liked the animation set. I liked the move set. It was a fight that really rewarded skillful play. So yeah, he gets a little S tier spot. Ancient Dragon, I don't know. I'm feeling C again. He only has like 3 attacks and he has a shit ton of health, and that's the only way they make the fight challenging. By just giving him so much health that you can't do anything about it. Belfry Gargoyles. It's between a C or a D. I'm trying to think if I think it's a bad fight or not. I'm leaning towards D tier. Burnt Ivory King is also actually no. Burnt Ivory King gets an A. I think not having a helper with me maybe would have put it into an S tier. But I didn't know exactly how the fight was going to go down, depending on how many I got. So whatever, I guess. Covetous Demon's a C. It's kind of dull. It's pretty easy, if I'm being honest. Dark Lurker is another A. I'll maybe sort out the ordering of these in their individual tiers afterwards. Dark Lurker's great. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm gonna have to 2 seconds get the Dark Souls boss list up, because there's a couple of these I don't recognize straight away. I have fought them. I'm just trying to remember just from the picture. I have a feeling I know who that is, but I just want to be sure. Someone who's coming up. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know who that is. That's fine. Demon of Song. Demon of Song's fine. Average boss. And I'll say the same about Dragon Rider. Duke's Dear Freya. Yeah, it's B tier as well. I'll sort out the individual rankings on the lists a bit later. Milana Squalid Queen, that's the one that I had to look up, which says quite a lot. It was just really easy. Executioner's Chariot is probably going to go there. Somewhere between C and D. I think it's a bit gimmicky, I'm not a fan. Flexile Sentry. I would rank Flexile Sentry higher if it wasn't for the fact that they keep using it as just generic elite cannon fodder later. I'd possibly put it in B tier if it wasn't for that. Now, is that Fume Knight? I believe that is, yeah. Fume Knight is also S tier. Fume Knight is an exceptional boss. Really well designed. I really liked it. The Grave Robbers. I think they're going to be a high B tier. It's a fun fight. It's something a bit different. I actually do quite like that Dark Souls 2 has quite a lot of multi-fights. Like Dark Souls 1, it was kind of that oh, holy shit moment when you first encountered Ornstein and Smough, although technically you did have the gargoyles, I guess, but Ornstein and Smough is significant. But Dark Souls 2 isn't afraid to up that with quite a lot of group fights, so it's kind of cool. Giant Lord, I actually can't remember much about that fight, so it's going in C tier. It wasn't bad though. That dragon can go there as well. Guardian Dragon, I think. It was alright. Again, I was pretty beefy and had lightning weapons, so it went down fairly quick. Mirror Knight, or Looking Last Night, is at least an A. Possibly an S. Did I miss the ending? You did, Fatal. It only took 20 minutes to beat the game. 20 to 25 minutes to finish the game, so... The bosses ended up being pretty easy. I'm sorry, I'm just padding for time now. Although I did want to do that. Was it cool? So far, I don't think so. Like none of the final 3 bosses are that interesting. I was over leveled to fuck, so maybe that was part of the problem. But Throne Watch and Throne Defender were kind of like whatever. And Nishandra didn't really do much, and Aldia was a bit shit as well. So. No, it definitely ended on a bit of a low note, sadly. Lost Sinner is an A. These guys, I'm putting them in D tier purely because of the area they're located in. The King's Pets, fuck their frigid outskirts, absolute dog shit area. So it can go there. This is that weirdo headless boss, isn't it? I don't remember much about this fight, if I'm being honest. I don't remember it being bad. I don't remember it being great either. Can go in C tier. Nishandra can go in C tier as well, unfortunately. Final boss on the base game, C tier boss, not good. Old Dragon Slayer gets B. He's alright. I really liked the old Iron King. He's getting an A tier. Oh, this is the Congregation. They're a shitty boss. Big Rat can go C. And the Vanguard can go D, because they're shite. Ruined Sentinels. I'm trying to think where I put them. I'm leaning towards B, I think. Yeah, I'm leaning towards B for the Ruined Sentinels. Anyway, how are you this evening, Fatal? I just realized I didn't ask. How's your evening? Nashka. I think that's another C tier. Poison Dragon dude, he's B. He's pretty cool. I finally submitted the master project. Ah, nice. Congrats. Well done. I take it as that a big weight lifted off then. Lifted off your chest now that that's all done. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to put for this. Wait a second, did I put the wrong boss? Oh no, wait, no, that's Skeleton Lords. No, I did have the right boss. It's not over though. Oh god, what else is there still to do? Smelter Demons chat. I'm really torn on this because they both have shit areas leading up to them. I think first Smelter Demon has to go in D tier because it's an easy boss in a dog shit area. The second Smelter Demon's at least difficult, at least provides a challenge, on top of being in a dog shit area. I think he gets a C. Whole presentation. Oh god, good luck. I was never a big public speaking fan. The Rotten... I don't know, chat, how do you guys feel about the Rotten? I don't really have much of an opinion of it. He pulls his arm off, which is cool. Does Dark Souls have leveled up bosses as well? You can, when you do New Game Plus, you can make them harder. And you can also use an item on a bonfire to make them harder as well. The Smelter Demon is literally just it's literally just two different bosses, both called Smelter Demon. They're the same, except one of them's blue and stronger. That's literally the difference. Blue is always stronger though. Yeah. From a red boss, yeah. Well, blue fire's hotter than red fire or something. I don't know. Is that true? I don't actually know. I'm actually really struggling to know where to put the Rotten. I think he maybe just be a high C tier. Or is he? Because he's not below average. Maybe he should be in B. Skeleton Lords, probably also D. Throne Watcher, Throne Defender can go in C tier. Twin Dragon Riders. By the time you get to them, they're pretty easy. Velstout's an A, and Vendrick's a B, I think. Velstout might actually be an S. I really enjoyed that fight with him. God, that's an interesting tier list here. You know what? I think what we need is out of Rovelo. I think what we need is what color can that be? But I can be blue. I think we need an F tier for the truly terrible bosses. That one, that one, that one. And then I think what I'd do from there is it means that C's now more between B and C is the average line, so I think I'll then use that to put Flexile Sentry down a peg, knock Flexile Sentry down a peg, and knock who else? Ashka was fine. Royal Rat was fine. I think I will put Smelter Demon down here just because he pissed me off so much. And that Smelter Demon can go in F. Demon of Song. No, I'm going to keep doing the Song wherever it is. I quite liked the fight. There wasn't anything special to it. It was just a cool boss design. I think. I was going to say, where am I going to put these bosses in order? So S tier, I actually think Sir Alon might be the best boss in Dark Souls 2. Like, genuinely, I think he might be the coolest boss in Dark Souls 2. Everything about that fight I really enjoyed. As for Velstout I killed so quickly, Fume Knight took me forever, so I don't know if I've got like a fairly representative view, but I really like Velstout's design. And I kind of like what he represents in the lore, what he sort of represented in the lore when I got to him. So I'm kind of tempted to put him there. In terms of A tier and organizing A tier, I'm going to put Lost Sinner as the bottom of A tier, and I think I'm going to put Burnt Ivory King as the top of A tier. I think that's a fair representation of them. The Burnt Ivory King just misses out on being S tier just due to a few things. Like, his entrance is fucking phenomenal, though. Wait a second. They're going in F tier as well. And I'll bring Smelter back up. The fight itself's okay. I actually don't know at this point. Maybe they should both be in F tier. Yeah, no, I'm gonna put them both. I got really frustrated at Blue Smelter Demon. Like, really frustrated. Yeah, I'm going to put Executioner's Chariot there, actually. Anyway, sorry, back to this. I feel like, I'm trying to think, I feel like Dark Lurker is a bit... I'm thinking this as the order. So Burnt Ivory King is phenomenal, close to S tier. Dark Lurker is a really good fight. Looking Glass Knight is like an iconic Dark Souls 2 fight, and it's really good. Dealing with players coming out of there, not too sure, but everything about it, the setting's really cool. Pursuer's just a really technically cool fight, like the way he moves, sort of the airiness to his attacks. Oh, so good. Old Iron King, really like, I think like both the Old Iron King and the Lost Sinner kind of occupy a similar spot of just being really well designed key bosses. Like I like the locations, I like the Lost Sinner, how you can light up the arena to make the fight easier. Old Iron King, sort of deep down in the depths of with all the fire and stuff. Really cool. B tier now. B tier is a bit trickier. I'm pretty sure the Rotten's going to be down at the bottom there. Like, I was unsure where he sat on the B and C list. He may even actually go onto the top of the C list. Now that the C list is cleared out a little bit. Which of these is the best? I did like the dragon. Sin. I did like Sin the Slumbering Dragon. I did like the Grave Robbers. And I did like the Old Dragon Slayer. Like, actively liked those fights. And I think Vendrick's pretty cool as well. Kind of tempted to put Old Dragon Slayer up at the top there. Wait, I remember the dragon and the Grave Robbers. Oh yeah, nice. Were you here for for those kills, or at least for those fights? Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely among the better. Well, as you can see, they're among the better fights in the game. And as you can see, there are more bosses below average than above average quality. You know what? I actually have a real soft spot for the Giant Lord. The Last Giant Sword. I'm going to put him there. I actually do really like that fight. I don't know what it is. I just think it's such a good first fight for Dark Souls 2. It really sets the... For me, when I first played it, I felt it really set the tone. And also knowing why... And also sort of knowing the full story of Dark Souls and understanding why he... It's kind of like when Sif gets contextualized a little bit as well. When you meet Sif after you've done the Artorias DLC. That's kind of cool. Who's next? I'm thinking maybe Vendrick. Especially considering if you go up against Vendrick when you're not prepared, that could be quite funny. If you've not collected all the Giant Souls. Then I'm thinking Sin. Sin's a good fight. I think the Grave Robbers are well placed there. I'm going to put Ruin Sentinels above Duke's Dear Freya. But I think I'm okay with that. Because I think the Dragon Rider on its own is pretty cool. It's when you can encounter twin Dragon Riders and it just comes across as kind of lazy. That's why they're down here. because it feels kind of lazy and they're both really easy to kill at that point in the game. But I'm feeling like this might be a good tier list to go with, or a good B tier. Duke's Dear Freya is fine. In fact, you know what? It's going above Rune Sentinels. Rune Sentinels are fine. They're not. Then you know they're decent. In fact, are they decent? Am I just making that up? They've got some really annoying... No, actually, fuck it. These guys can go into C tier. The Rotten is better than the Rune Sentinels. This is where it's going to get a bit harder. Because a lot of these bosses are here because I don't really have an opinion of them, which isn't a good or a bad thing. I think the Rotten does deserve to be there, though. And then, I guess the Rune Sentinels. I'm going to put Elder Dragon up here, because it's still kind of cool. There's elements of it that are pretty cool. Giant Lord. Again, I just really like the giant designs. And, you know, what the Giant Lord sort of, you know, how the sort of game opens up once you start going back and doing the memories, that's pretty cool. So on that front, the Giant Lord's pretty cool. I think maybe Guardian Dragon after that. The only thing I remember about this boss is she like throws her head at you, doesn't she? She's better than Covetous Demon. I'll say that. I'm actually going to put Nishandra there. What was that? What? This one? That's kind of like a Medusa kind of boss. Yeah, her head. She's carrying her own decapitated head, and I think she throws it at you, and it explodes in poison or something. I can't remember. I can't remember the specifics. Scorpioness. Yeah, Scorpioness is cooler than those two, I think. Royal Rat Vanguard isn't. Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. Are they better than the Royal Rat? I didn't really see enough of them to make a clear statement on that. Yes, Dark Souls. Dark Souls 2 has probably got the weirdest bosses. I say that. Gaping Dragon exists for Dark Souls 1. We'll do a Dark Souls. We'll do all the tier lists after this, actually, because we didn't do the other one. We haven't done 1 or 3 yet. We need to stretch out the content. At least so the stream's not like, you know, gone after like an hour or something. But at the same time, the viewer count has dipped as well. No, the good shit's not happening. D tier. I know, this is so sad. D tier. Oh god, what's even the point of rating D tier? I guess Aldia can go there because of his lore significance and the fact that he's easy. And the Twin Dragon Riders. Belfry Gargoyles, that's fine. Alana, that's probably fine. Actually, no, I'll put Flexel Sentry up a bit higher, then Alana, and then Executioner's Chariot. And then bottom of the list, the rats are the best of the worst. Then the Skeleton Lords. Then the remastered Blue Smelter. And then regular. It's just, this boss here is kind of like an insult. I can't even remember its name. It's some kind of choir thing. It's just an insult. It's not even a boss. It doesn't feel like a boss. And then the King's Pets can be at the bottom because Frigid Outskirts is terrible. The area is terrible. Like, the area is actually worse than Old Iron Passage and Iron Keep. Wouldn't have thought possible, but it is. Terrible, terrible nonsense. So there we go. That's our tier list for the Dark Souls 2 bosses. Any thoughts on this one? On this one, chat? Because if not, what I might do is I might end the recording for this bit and then start another one as like a new section. So if I do want to put anything up on YouTube with it, I can. But if not, we kind of end on a nice note, ending note for Dark Souls 2. So I should probably come up with like an ending sort of statement or something. Ooh, actually, that reminds me. We can still do this as part of it. Let me see, where are we? Lists. FromSoft games. Here we go. Here is... Wait, I don't speak Dark Souls. I just need to say the death counter is still there. Yeah, the death counter's there. I just sort of... I just kept it there. I mean, I can load it back up as well. There. So that was the final... That was our final count. Maybe we should keep that on screen. So yeah, so in terms of rankings, Scholar of the First Sin is all the way down here. However, Crown of the Sunken King DLC manages to make it to 9th place, so, you know, silver linings and all that. But I want to say, I'm pretty sure that Scholar of the First Sin is an 8, so all of these are 8s. Artorias to the Abyss DLC is a 9, Ashes of Ariandel is a 9, I think, and then everything after that's a 10. So yeah, Sunken King I think I gave a 9 to, because I think its level design is phenomenal. Genuinely great stuff. Yeah, looking at this ranking thing. Did I download that? Have now. Okay, let's do a closeout for this segment. So yeah, overall, I've had a lot of fun with Dark Souls 2. I hope everyone's enjoyed watching the streams of it so far. I know it's like most people's least favorite FromSoft game, but overall, I've come away from this with a much higher of opinion of it than I had going in. So that's certainly something. I hope, at least. I hope some folks can agree. I hope it's been an enjoyable playthrough for everyone. I've definitely had a lot of fun doing it, and I hope everyone else has. So yeah, the fun will be trying to find something new to play next. Although I've got some ideas. Anyway, we shall end out on our Dark Souls 2 journey with that, and end the recording.